Today is November 1st, which means it is the first day of NaNoWriMo. National Novel Writing Month is officially here, and I am excited to update. In October, I posted a video saying I didn't know what plot I was going to write about. I'm very thankful to report back that is remedied. I do have a plot, and I am ready to start writing today. As stated in that video, I am trying a new genre. And that genre is romance. I have never written romance, but it's only been in the last few years that I've really started just letting myself write again, so I feel like I'm still in that exploration phase of trying to figure out who I am as a writer and what I like to write. I do enjoy reading romance. Right now it is probably one of my top 2 genres, maybe top 3 genres. But in October, I really had to do a lot of inner work. Why, do you say? I realized that I carried a lot of stigma about romance books. There's a lot of stigma and false categorizations of what romance books are. And there were specific things in my head that I remembered people saying or whatnot that have just really stuck with me. So I had to come face to face with, why do I read and enjoy romance? And I have no problem posting them on my Goodreads. But then when people asked what I was writing, I was like, oh, romance. I had to sit with that for a little bit and work through some stuff because there is no shame in reading or writing romance. I was not really expecting Preptober to come with a lot of inner work, but here we are and I'm here for it. If you can hear a little bit of extra noise, I apologize. My neighbor is doing something. But I was having a conversation with a friend and she pointed out that romance is kind of one of the only genres where you pretty much always know how it's going to turn out. And because of that, the whole story is based on character development and character growth. And that is no small thing to write or to do well. And that really just made me think of that like as a greater invitation for the reader to come into the story. Anyway, my friend is pretty awesome. You should follow her on Bookstagram at Kristen Joy Reads. So in addition to doing inner work, I did indeed actually start prepping my novel. I loosely outlined my novel following the outline process of the book Romancing the Beat by Gwen Hayes. I made it about halfway through my story with my outline, and then I kind of got stuck on a plot point. So I decided, for better or for worse, we'll see how it plays out, that I was going to leave the second half of my book with more of general ideas that I have for the story, and then depending on how the first part of my book goes and seeing how the characters show up and what ends up happening, that will kind of inform the second half of my story. I also spent time in October doing research, primarily in outlining processes and also in looking up a lot about the career field of one of my main characters. If you're doing NaNoWriMo, make sure you follow Emma Bennett on YouTube. She does live writing sprints that are great for accountability, and make sure you keep an eye on my channel where I will be posting a writing crawl later in the month. Good luck to all you amazing writers out there. Happy NaNoWriMo, enjoy the process, and embrace your creativity.